Yo, what's up with y'all, man? I hope you're doing good. If you're new and you're a fan of the NBA, subscribe to this channel. So let's get straight into it.
It's like it's Minute Maid, hijack 4, renegade, 24, number 8, Kobe shit fade away, ballin' since 11th grade, still in school, let him hate.
Jeremy Lin and the word legendary being in the same sentence is I don't know about you, but it's a very, very weird thing for me to see. Because when you think about the word legendary, you expect some unforgettable, monumental, GOAT-like performance, accolades, idolized moments made from a special individual. But no, today we're going to be talking about Jeremy Lin. That's not to say though that he isn't legendary in his own way. Now look, my memory isn't A1 like that. I'm not even gonna hold you. And also, I haven't been alive on this planet for too long. I do not remember a player who has the same amount of talent and is on the same level as him ever gets so much love and recognition. With how noticeable his name is and how often he gets brought up in daily convos, you'd think that this man was an NBA MVP, a multiple-time champion, and a top 50 player of all time. And he's not. He's really like super far from it. And that's something that you know already. Jeremy Lin is legendary in his own way. That is what makes him so special. Once again, not because of his talent, but because of his impact. His impact specifically on people who look up to him and can relate to him as well. The amount of love that he gets worldwide is something that doesn't occur too often to bench players. Now the reason why I'm making this video is because of this clip right here.
And in English, there's a saying, and it says, once you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. But rock bottom just seems to keep getting more and more rock bottom for me. Because I feel like in some ways, the NBA is kind of giving up on me.
That video went viral. Viral because of the tone, mood, and emotion Jeremy broadcasted. The man is an NBA legend in his own way and has one of the biggest fan bases ever considering his talent level. He literally just won an NBA championship and got paid well just a few years ago. Many would expect life to be amazing for Jeremy Lin. That's what it should be. But it isn't. Jeremy, as we all know, has had one of the most bizarre NBA journeys that we've ever seen. In his 9 years played in the NBA, he's already played for 8 teams. And as you already know, things just never ever seem to work out in his favor. No matter the circumstance, something just always went wrong. He got his first opportunity in Golden State, and he was the hometown kid, but got cut a year later and landed in New York, where he would really set his name in stone amongst every NBA's fan's head. He would do some pretty big things there, and one of the biggest spotlights in the world. The Big A, the Apple, the Mecca of basketball, is where he would make his infamous run. This run right here was as unexpected as it gets. The Knicks were down a few guards due to injury, but even then it would take Lin a bit over a month to see some real light. Once his shade started to come to an end, he would basically fight for his NBA life, and the rest is pretty much history. This is what put him on. The first 6 games that he started and saw a major opportunity, the Knicks went 6-0, and he was the biggest reason for that. He put up superstar type numbers and even closed out tight, gut-wrenching games in a superstar's fashion and hit breathtaking game winners. Seeing this little guard just cross left to right to get to a spot and having tough finishes at the rim, this little Asian dude, all of this was unreal. But bro, let's be real for a second, and I want you to be brutally honest too, no lies. His appearance and skill set at first glance didn't match. Seeing a quick, shifty, but Asian guard like him was really weird and it threw a lot of people off, but at the same time it was extremely lit. One of the most lit moments in the NBA. He's in New York, but a very solid one. He'd go through his days in Houston, had a pit stop in LA for a year to appear on the court with Kobe, and he would then be a Hornet where he played an important role for them off of the bench, a role that helped them edge into the playoffs that year. That impressive impact that he had on the Hornets on the court made the New York Knicks neighbors Brooklyn give him a try. In the summer of 2016, it seemed like everyone, guys like Evan Turner, Chandler Parsons, Kent Bazemore, everyone got a bag. And Jeremy Lin, of course, did the same exact thing. He did put up solid numbers, but the thing about that is that he couldn't do it consistently. The injuries began to rape his body and didn't let up. The man would disappear for 15 to 20 games here and there, only playing a total of 36 games the first year. And to top it all off, during his second season in Brooklyn, he played a total of 1 game, rupturing his patella tendon in the first game. That is a total of 37 games in 2 years. There's a constant villain that appears in his story, and this villain is Look, I don't like to curse in my videos. So if you're like, I'd say 16 and under, or watching this on the TV or without earbuds, look, just take a second, look around you, put the volume down just in case. Your mom, dad, grandma, older brother, someone may be in the area, and I'm just trying to be safe, man. I want to have a good first impression on your people. This is bastard of a villain. He's a thief. He likes to steal opportunities by throwing constant roadblock after roadblock. One of the most reliable roadblocks that appear in his career was injury. A lot of people really don't notice this when they watch Jeremy Lin play basketball, at least in his golden days. But this man right here was one of the most quickest and shiftiest guards in the league. He was so swift with his moves. You may not know that though, because it hasn't been a consistent thing in his life as a pro. Something that the consumers, that means me, you, and every single person on the planet who likes to watch basketball, tend to forget is that, you know, these players are not only players, but like, they're humans too. They're people with real emotions. I don't care who you are and how tough you are too. You be simping every other day. Don't lie. If you don't do it every other day, then it's okay. You ain't gotta lie. Just know that I know it happens every other month. You know, we all fail at certain things, but you know, the difference is that most of us fail in private where no one can see. For someone like Jeremy Lin, whose occupation requires people to watch him, failing in public and also failing himself and all the other people who ride for him took a toll on his mental. I swear to you, you would think that this man has no worry. He's built, yes, an odd but respectable legacy. He got his money back in 2016, and in 2019 he just won an NBA championship. But when he let that pool of emotion just leak out of his body just a few days ago, actually a week ago by the time this video is coming out, my bad. A lot of people either felt one of two ways. If you got a soul and have a heart filled with emotions, which you do, you obviously felt for him, because the man doesn't know if he'll get another job in the NBA. The money, the championship, all the love that he gets from his people, like yes, all that has value, but that type of value doesn't equate and isn't greater than his own happiness. And the main source to his happiness is playing basketball in the National Basketball Association. A lot of the cold-hearted people looks right past by what stemmed his happiness and looked at things from a look what he has right now point of view. He's rich, a champion, and he's clouted. At the end of the day, I really don't care what nobody say. Bars, someone needs to sign me, all that stuff is temporary happiness, and nobody likes anything too temporary, because that kind of puts you on edge and on your toes. You gotta be in it for the long run, the marathon. That is why he is so unhappy. Now, to answer the question of this video, is he done playing basketball in the league? Is he done playing in the NBA? To me, hell no. I'll give you a few reasons why too. For one, this man is clouded and brings a lot of value off of the court. Jeremy Lin's name holds a lot of weight to his fan base. And when I say weight, I mean that it holds a lot of money, and you know, owners love money. And secondly, of course, on the court, he's still a very solid player and vet. Look what he did on the court with Trae Young. He helped that man develop a little bit faster. And he did that while performing really well on the court too. Now, is he someone who could change life? Not necessarily, but he is very, very solid. In my mind, there is no way in hell that a team doesn't pick him up before the season starts. This is the end of the video though, man. I really do appreciate you for taking time out of your beautiful, magnificent, vibe-worthy day to come check out this vibe-worthy video. Now, before I leave, you already know the drill. You already know what's about to go down. Go ahead and check out the latest episode of the podcast. It was a Q&A. You may hear your question being answered in that video. And also, this Friday, if you didn't know already, I'm releasing a brand new wave of clothing on my clothing brand website. If you want to support one of your favorite creators and also see what specifically I've been up to whenever I'm not uploading, check out the clothing that's gonna drop and also cop something as well. But yeah, man, follow me on IG if you haven't already. Make sure you go ahead and like the video, comment, and also share the video with every single person that you know. Okay, I'm just joking. But yeah, just really, for real, share the video. It helps a lot. But yeah, man, not gonna hold you up anymore. I really do appreciate you for watching. Make the day great. But until then, I'll get right with you.
No way, remember back when I couldn't get a play, no home, I ain't have a place to stay, I got to work, made the surf, free the way, Told my girl who'd ever thought.